Good morning, good evening, and good night to everybody out there. I hope that some of y'all are having I hope that everybody's having a good day, but I know that the realistic thing is that some of us have good days and some of us have bad days. I just wanted to say real quick, I was a little bit, I'm more than a little bit, I'm disappointed again because just the other night, um, I was told that another person got killed under the hands of cops. I think the guy was drunk. He happened to be, of course, it's another black dude. I don't know his name yet. I have to look a little bit further into this, but I was told that he was killed. I think he was killed last night, and I think the story was that he was at Wendy's, and I guess he was acting up. Somebody because he was drunk, and then somebody called the cops. But I guess like they had some footage, but the footage wasn't finished. They didn't show the rest of it, but then they found out later that that man was killed. And again, I still don't understand this. We got people like Candace Owens trying to make this look like it's cool for people to kill because they have records, because they have stuff that has happened in the past, because just that is just it's just a way to say, okay, well, he deserved to die. And I can tell you right now, a lot of it's crazy. A lot of these people didn't deserve to die, and I don't understand why the cops are still seem to not. I understand why they're not getting it because they don't really care. Some of them, and it's still some think they're above the law. They're not really thinking about none of this. It still is a situation. It's still. This is why I say we have to move past this. It just can't be people going out and protesting and things happening, then this rolls over and everybody goes back to their home, and everybody goes back to their life and everything is cool, and oh yeah, we still care about you black people, but this is not going to change. This has to change. This has to change. And it's crazy that people are sitting around still acting like, oh well, it's just because of one bad cop, or it's just because this it needs to look. I'm tired of all the smiling. I don't need a politician or anybody else to take and say, Eric, I'm just your friend. And, I just think, we got good cops out here. We got people, and we just need to. No, it needs to be a policy. It needs to be action. It needs to be law that if any cop, I don't care where it is in America, if they decide to kill one of us for no reason, it doesn't matter what they don't like about us as far as our color or us, and if they kill us, then it needs to be known that if you kill somebody just to be killing them or because you had a bad day, whatever the hell the problem is, to kill us for no reason. And then, I mean, not even a reason. It's not, you have no reason to be killing us. It's not, to kill us for cigarette. It's crazy. Why? I don't understand why we're the only people that have to justify why we shouldn't be dead. Why you shouldn't be killing us. Why no innocence comes before then, why it's always. And then we have, again, like I said, you have a person like Candace Owens want to say, oh, why is he a martyr? When people should not, regardless of what their past was, regardless of what they did, regardless of any of that bullshit, nobody should be killed for petty ass shit. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that they fear us or they want to get rid of us. I don't know what the reason is with some people, but I know this has to do a lot with racism, period. There is no reason sometimes to stop us. There's no reason, but when there is, it almost is like, okay, well, let's just get on board and hurt this person and kill this person. There was no reason to kill Eric Garner. There was no reason. I mean, there's all, we can go through this all day long. Those reasons don't stand up for you just to say that this person had a record, or this person. I don't give a fuck what he had. I don't give a fuck what she had. I don't care what the past was. Nobody deserves to die, especially for petty bullshit. We have to stop this. This has to be a law that these cops know they can't just do things to us and then not be held responsible for it. Things have to change the way we do things. It needs to be more money put into the neighborhoods, more money put into a lot of other things that should be going on to help the process rather than just sending a cop out to every single situation. The money that's being, and again, where they talk about the fund is some of that we should be taking the money and putting it in different places, better places than just one place, than just the force. Nobody is saying that we shouldn't have cops, but this has got to change. Accountability has to be this is bullshit. I'm tired of people smiling in my face. I'm tired of all these freaking where we elect people and then we elect them and they do shit for the leadership of our country is not doing a damn thing for us. Not doing nothing for us. Matter of fact, he does what he wants to. I mean, that's like an afterthought. Like none of that. Like to me, that's all done and said. It's nothing that we can do. He is going to do what he wants to do. The president is not for us and none of this. So I want to change. I want people. I'm tired of this smiling and saying, "Oh yeah, we friends. We just got to change the hearts of the cops." No, there need to be laws in place. There needs to be ways to show when you hire a person that if you're not hiring on people, because everybody doesn't deserve to be a cop. Everybody. Let me say it again. Everybody doesn't deserve to be a cop. We should hold them to a higher standard. And yes, it can't be easy out there and it's got to be hard. But the bullshit that's happening is bullshit. People shouldn't treat people like that. It's wrong all the way around. And we don't have to talk about it all day long. The fact of the matter is that this shit needs to stop. Point blank. There's not. We have got. I am tired of the people that we elect. That some of them don't do shit. We got to change this. We got to hold them to a higher standard than this. Cops need to be accountable for the record of the things that they do. If they're not, and the people are not doing what they're supposed to, or you have any thoughts that these people have any ulterior motive or mentally shouldn't be in, like none of this should be. They shouldn't be cops. Everybody should not be on the force. The way that some of these people they're still killing us. They're still harming people. They're still doing things that is so fucking immature. It's ridiculous. And again, I say to people, everybody hollering about, oh my God, hollering about property and all this shit like this. Like I said, I am not for necessarily the rioting and all the crazy stuff that goes along with it, but it comes with all the craziness that has happened. And if you're putting property among, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who you are. As far as like if you're a rapper, singer, dancer, whatever, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're sitting around hollering about, well, the property is, some of these ignorant ass people, ignorant ass rappers and people saying dumb shit. Some of y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. I don't give a damn. Y'all sitting up here talking about things. Property is not more valuable than a life. It is not more valuable than a life. And yes, I understand people have businesses and all type of shit going on. But there is insurance and other things to take care of that. Yes, it costs. I know all of that shit. But we are sitting around over. This is an important situation. And for us to sit around and say that the property and everything else and all this and all that, it is not fucking more important than a life. This shit needs to stop. So if anybody out there, if anybody hears me, especially the young people, because a lot of them are out there on the front line, and I thank them for that. But this situation would need to be that we need to vote better. Because like I said, the leadership that we got right now does not care about any other shit that we're going through. Matter of fact, I think they rally in it. They rally in it, and y'all can see it. It ain't nothing that I got to tell you. Even the people on the side of the leadership see the craziness that's happening. And if you deny it because you don't want to face it, or you just don't give a damn. That's right, I said it. Anybody that's supporting the leadership right now in this country, you see this. If you don't agree or see, you ain't got to agree with everything. But if you don't see that your leader right now is causing crazy shit to happen, then you must be on the side of it. Or again, you don't give a fuck. But I tell the people that are paying attention, because it ain't just us. It's poor people. Look, I'm telling you, the division of this country and the situation that it is in, you can call me a co-conspirator or a conspiracy, whatever you can call me, whatever, conspiracy theory, what it ain't. No, the truth of the matter is that we're divided by this is not a situation that just happened. We all have been divided, and I believe this has pulled a lot of us together, and I hope that we keep on pushing for change and equality. Because the bad people that are getting all this stuff happening, like I said, the black people, all this shit that's happening with the cops, minorities, poor people, all this shit is not right. This needs to change, and we need to fight for that. We can't, don't let the leadership of this country and other crazy ass people that are out there, don't let them divide us. We need to stand on this, and we need to have change happen. Please, people, it needs to be changed. You can do that by voting. You can go out, and voting for the right people and we got to get away from this, because this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Nobody should be dying. Nobody should be dying for dumbass reasons. And these cops need to be held accountable. We need to have better cops and better again, this needs to change. And I know that we're just starting this, but this has got to change. We cannot keep this the same way it is. It's crazy as hell what's going on. So I support everybody out there on the line. Keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. I think all our allies, the people that are sticking with us in this, understanding that that it's not, nobody's saying that lives don't matter, but I'm saying our black lives, it don't seem to matter too much. You understand what I'm saying? Not in this situation. It has to change. Again, thank you for all the allies, all the people out there trying to do what they can do. I'm gonna do what I can do. I'm not saying that I'm doing, I'm the world and everything, and making all these, that I'm going out here making all these moves. I'm trying to at least say something about it. Even the friends and the other people, like, this got to change. This is not something that we should be dealing with in 2020. It's fucking ridiculous. So everybody out to keep on doing what you're doing. All I can say is everybody try to stay safe, try to stay positive. And, everybody have a great day. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.